What started as a loud, hilarious reaction to the GTA 6 trailer quickly turned into something no one saw coming.
Oh my god!
One moment, IShowSpeed was doing what he does best, yelling, jumping, and roasting the characters. But then, something on screen stopped him cold. The energy shifted, the chat went crazy, and Speed picked up his phone mid-stream. And just when things felt like they couldn't get any crazier, Rockstar dropped one more surprise that flipped the mood entirely. So what exactly did Speed see? And why did this reaction hit harder than anyone expected? Well, let's get right into it. The second Speed hit play on that GTA 6 trailer, the energy exploded. His room lit up with hype, his voice hit max volume, and the chat was flying non-stop. He wasn't just reacting, he was locked in. Before the trailer even started, he was pacing, yelling, and setting the tone like it was the Super Bowl.
Boys, ready to watch GTA 6? Let's go. You ready? Are you ready? Hey, chat, I better be excited, bro. I better be excited.
That one line said everything. He wasn't just reacting for content. He needed this trailer to deliver. He even paused to turn off the sub and chat box overlays so nothing would get in the way. Full screen, full focus. He wanted zero distractions. This was about soaking up every second of the trailer, and judging by how amped he was, it felt like he'd been waiting his whole life for this moment. Even before the action hit the screen, the intensity was already on another level. This was Speed in his zone, fully charged and ready for chaos. As soon as the trailer got going, Speed locked in on the first characters he saw, and within seconds, he was already trying to figure out who's who. Then came the classic Speed moment, misidentifying almost everyone. The guy on screen looked familiar, and he instantly jumped to conclusions.
You got some time on your hands. I got some properties with paying tenants.
Chat, is that Franklin? Oh, no. No, not Franklin. No, god damn it.
Lester. No,
not Lester. Not Lester. Fuck, what was his name?
Michael.
There
you go.
Is that Michael, chat, or no?
The chat was throwing out names and Speed was scrambling. Lester? Trevor? He went through nearly the entire GTA 5 roster in under 30 seconds. The guesses kept flying. His stream turned into a rapid-fire GTA memory test, and Speed was failing every question with confidence. It was chaotic, funny, and totally on brand for him. That confusion wasn't scripted. It was the kind of genuine, unfiltered reaction that fans love. They later realized it was Michael. What made the stream even better was how seriously he took it. He wanted to get the names right, not just for show, but because GTA means something to him. This wasn't some casual game he picked up yesterday. You could tell how much time he spent in that world. So when new characters started popping up, it felt personal. He wasn't just watching, he was trying to connect the dots. Then his focus shifted immediately when Lucia showed up. The second she appeared on screen, walking out of what looked like a correctional facility, he leaned in hard, trying to figure her out. Her name dropped, Lucia Camino, and his reaction was instant. Speed wasn't just surprised, he sounded completely thrown off. The stream turned into a full interrogation. He repeated the questions over and over, looking at chat for answers while still trying to guess on his own.
She might be Brazilian, bro. She might be Brazilian. She might be Brazilian.
That single line set off a new wave of energy. He was trying to connect every clue from her voice, her look, the setting, anything to figure her out. For him, the idea of having a female protagonist in GTA 6 clearly caught him off guard in real time, even though that had already been teased in earlier leaks. This was the first time he was seeing her in action, and it clearly changed the way he looked at the trailer. Then came another shift. He noticed the guy next to her, Jason Duval. That dynamic was new to Speed, too. Now there were two leads, and they looked nothing like the classic trio from GTA 5. His reaction wasn't negative or critical. It was more like trying to process something unexpected on the spot. That back and forth with chat, the non-stop guessing, and the genuine confusion made it one of the funnier parts of the stream. Then came the reaction that took a complete turn. 1 second, Speed was locked into the trailer like everyone else. Then, out of nowhere, something on screen made him freeze. A quick camera pan showed a sign that read Watkins Auto Parts. To most people, it would have just been background detail. To Speed, it was personal.
Hey, if you got...
Oh my god!
A I'm in the game!
Oh my God.
I'm in the game!
His energy exploded in a whole new way. He wasn't just reacting to graphics or characters anymore. Now it felt like the trailer was speaking directly to him. He kept repeating it over and over, trying to process it in real time. And then came the moment that made everything feel real. He shouted out the name, Jamal Watkins. His real-life name is Darren Watkins Jr., and seeing that same last name in the game didn't feel like coincidence to him. The connection hit hard, and it wasn't staged or scripted. You could hear the disbelief in his voice.
Oh, God. You know what's crazy?
What?
Our great-grandpa was the one who founded that company. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I
bro.
remember that.
And that raw reaction pulled everyone in. You could feel the pride in his voice, and the way he kept going back to it showed how much it meant to him. This wasn't some small Easter egg. To Speed, this was legacy, a real-world link that reached across generations and landed right in the middle of a global event. That one detail changed the entire mood of the stream, and it only got deeper from there. You know why? Right after spotting Watkins Auto Parts in the trailer, Speed didn't move on like it was just a cool moment. He couldn't shake it. The more he thought about it, the more real it felt. And that's when he did something completely unexpected. He reached for his phone and called his dad, live on stream. The stream got quiet for a second, and then his dad picked up. What followed wasn't just funny or exciting, it felt honest. Speed told him what he saw, and his dad confirmed everything. He even explained the full story behind it.
Yeah, that's the old company.
Yeah, I know. You know what's crazy? Because our great-grandpa and your grandpa was the one that founded the company, Watkins Auto Parts.
Yeah.
So it's, I mean, like, can you tell the stream the story about that?
Well, like in 1950, like when he got out of the Korean War, he decided to do something, and he invested his money into auto shop.
That's crazy.
Auto parts store.
Speed was holding the phone wide-eyed as his dad gave the backstory. It wasn't about being in a video game anymore. It was about a real family legacy showing up in one of the biggest gaming moments of the decade. That detail hit hard because it wasn't just something random thrown in for laughs. His dad knew the name, the history, and everything that came with it. Speed's reaction said it all. He was proud. It wasn't just hype. There was meaning behind it. It made sense why he felt so connected to that one little sign in the trailer. It carried more weight than any gun, character, or explosion in the video. After the emotional high from seeing Watkins Auto Parts and talking to his dad, everything seemed perfect. Speed was still riding that wave as the trailer rolled toward the end. Explosions, car chases, smooth graphics. It was a highlight reel of everything fans had been waiting for. Then the screen faded to black, and a single number appeared.
2026?
I thought it was 2025.
That's when Speed's whole energy flipped. He sat there stunned. You could feel the shift instantly. He had built all that excitement, jumped around, screamed, made phone calls, and then the final reveal hit like a punch.
They just showed us all of that just for it to say 2026, bro.
He wasn't mad in a serious way, but the disappointment was loud. Loud enough that it echoed through his whole chat. Some were laughing, some were confused, and some were just as thrown off as him. The trailer had delivered everything fans could want, except for the release year they were hoping to see. Speed started doing the math out loud, saying that next year he will be 21. That line said a lot. He wasn't just reacting to a game anymore. He was thinking about how much life would change between now and when the game finally drops. The moment was funny, but also real. Fans could relate. They'd been waiting since GTA 5 dropped in 2013, and now there's more waiting ahead. This part of the stream brought everyone back to reality. All the hype, all the legacy talk, all the wild reactions. It came down to one reveal that nobody expected. It didn't ruin the moment, but it definitely reminded everyone that Rockstar plays by its own rules. So now the big question, if Rockstar really dropped a name like Watkins into GTA 6, what other real-life nods could be hiding in plain sight? Could other creators be in the game without even knowing it yet? Drop your wildest theories in the comments. Also, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more crazy videos like this one.